Hey, Justin. Question for you on that first touchdown to Mike in the end zone there when he made the one-handed catch. You received a pretty good block from Justin Jackson as the linebacker came in. He kind of took his legs out and gave you the time to complete that pass. In lifetime, do you see that? Are you aware of that lifetime, or you just focus on making that throw?
Unfortunately, I didn't get to see it. I kind of heard they came off the sideline talking about it, and so that's one of those blocks I'll have to watch the film to really gain an appreciation of. But I thought he did a great job stepping up and blocking, and had plenty of time to make that throw. So Mike went up and made a play.
Um, Typically, Justin, you've led this team in the last 5 weeks to several long, sustaining drives, and then also you hit some pretty deep bombs on the opponent as well. What's more fun for you? Obviously, you want to get a W. I get that, but what's more fun for you to have that long, sustaining drive, or to hit the deep pass?
Shoot, I think being able to do both is great, and like you said, obviously we'd love to get the win. But there are times where it's great to make a long drive like that, and there are times where a quick play like that gets us back in the game. So it's all about kind of finding that happy medium. And unfortunately, we didn't get the win today, but I saw a lot of good things there.
There was a play that third down play, 8 minutes to go in the game, where you was looking for Williams, and I think there was some miscommunication there, and Keenan Allen appeared show some frustration on the field. Was there a conversation on the sideline that you guys had? I'm sure it was just heat of the moment, but was there a conversation that it was had between you and him?
No, that was just one of those plays that didn't work out, and it's unfortunate that we didn't execute on that third down because that's a big down for us. But didn't execute, and I know that we'll watch the film and we'll get better from that one.
Lastly, do you feel going into that fourth quarter on that final drive, were you guys aggressive enough to kind of close the game out with a touchdown versus kind of settling for the field goal that you end up kicking?
Well, it would have been great to have scored a touchdown, but we had faith in Badgley, and he stepped up and made a big kick, and it's unfortunate that we got a flag thrown on us, and it kind of pushed us back into third and long, and kind of shot ourselves in the foot. And I think we moved the ball pretty well up to that point, and it's too bad that we didn't get to execute finally, but we gave it our best shot.
Thank you, Justin. Travel safe, man.
Fernando.
Justin, what's your mood right now after just another blown lead loss? Just what are you feeling right now after going through something like that again?
It's definitely tough to be so close and to be in the lead like that and to lose it. It's definitely tough, but we can't do anything about it now. We can't change the result of what just happened, and all you can do is move on and watch the film. And I know tomorrow we're gonna have a great day of practice, great week of practice, and get ready for our next opponent.
What do you think needs to change what do you think needs to change for you guys to potentially get games like this and secure the wins and secure those wins?
I think we're really close. I think it comes down to that, and I think it's just a little bit extra. And I kind of talked about it a couple of weeks ago, and it's going to take a little bit more each week, every game. And it didn't go our way today, but I know that next week we're going to attack it. We're going to put more time into film, more time into strength and conditioning, routes on air, and doing things extra because that's what's going to be the difference. And the difference between teams is very small at this level, and it's all about those little tiny gains that you can get. So going into this week, we're going to have a great week of practice.
How would you evaluate your performance today?
We came up short, and so it doesn't really matter how well I played or how poorly I played. We lost, and we didn't get it done.
Thank you, Justin.
Nick Hamilton.
Hey, Justin, you've been in some of these situations before where you guys have had leads, and then unfortunately you weren't able to keep the leads. What have you learned from those situations that will help you come into this week to try to find something different to help you guys propel to get victories and hold on to leads?
Yeah, we just have to keep executing. When we get into the red zone, I can't throw an interception, and we can't just always take field goals. So it's all about finishing in the red zone, sustaining those drives, and executing when we really need to.
Do you feel like the offense has been as aggressive as it should be, or do you feel like it's too conservative and needs to be more aggressive?
No, I think we've done a great job on offense. We're moving the ball, and it's unfortunate we shoot ourselves in the foot sometimes, and that's the difference in those games. And so that's something that we have to learn, and something obviously that we have to go through, we have to experience to get better from. And so I know that we're going to keep working, keep learning, and we're going to get better this week.
Thanks, Justin.
Go Reedy.
Justin, is it more frustrating that in a 1-point game, basically the 2 turnovers resulted in 10 Denver points?
Sorry, could you repeat that question?
Is it frustrating that in a 1-point game, those 2 turnovers resulted in 10 Denver points?
Oh, definitely. Yeah, those 2 turnovers were costly, and you can't turn the ball over like that and expect to win. So definitely something that it hurts for sure, but we're going to get better from it.
And then just what about the running game today? First time since Austin's been out where it seems like with Pope, Kelly, and Jackson that they were really able to get some consistency out there.
Yeah, the guys up front did a great job blocking, and there's some special backs that can make people miss and make some plays happen. So I was really happy for them, and it's unfortunate that we didn't come out victorious, but the way they ran the ball was really well today.
Okay, thanks.
Jeff Miller.
Justin, the interception that you threw into the end zone to Mike, is that a ball? I assume you just wish you had thrown that a little higher, a little farther.
What's the question?
Can you hear me?
Yeah, what was the question?
Okay. On the pass that was intercepted that you threw to Mike in the end zone, was that one? It looked like it just came up a little bit short. Was it as simple as you just maybe wish you'd thrown it a little further, a little higher?
Oh yeah, I could have thrown a better ball. It could have been a little farther outside. It could have been better for him. But that's a throw that, I'm trying to give Mike a chance, and I'll throw that again. I'll keep going to him because I believe in him, and it didn't go our way. Definitely could have thrown a better ball, but that's one of those shots that I love to take with Mike.
And you've been pretty famously unflappable here in your short time here, but is there any part of you right now that's just kind of almost disbelieving what's happened to this team the last 4 or 5 weeks?
If anyone thinks that this doesn't bother me at all, they're wrong. And I take a lot of pride in this team, and I've only been here for a little bit, but you can't do anything about changing the results that have already happened. And all we can do now is look forward and go forward and continue to have great weeks of practice and get better. It's obviously tough. It's definitely tough. And anytime you lose close games like that, especially for 5 weeks in a row, it's tough, but we're going to get better, and there's nothing you can do about it now. So just keep pushing forward and keep getting better.
Okay. Thanks, Justin.
Last 2 for you, Justin. Gilbert.
Yeah, Justin, with a 21-point lead, do you feel like players of the team got complacent or comfortable at any point today?
No, I don't think so. I think we just didn't execute when it came down to it. We didn't score when we needed to, and that's on us. So we definitely had our opportunities to put points up on the board.
Is there anything mentally challenging about being up so big so early that sometimes there's too much time on the clock? Is that ever a problem mentally?
No, it's just we should go out there and execute. We should keep playing the game like it's 0-0.
Thank you.
Last one, Popper.
Hey, Justin, you were connecting with Keenan in the first half. What adjustments did they make coverage-wise with Keenan, sort of took him away, if they made any in the second half?
We made some big plays to Keenan, a couple stop routes that he ran, and converted some big third downs. So I don't think there was anything that we stopped throwing or we stopped targeting him. I think he stepped up big in the second half, and definitely could have gotten the ball more to him in the second half, but he made some big plays in the second half.
All right. Thanks, Justin.
Okay.